Hello YouTube. Today I'm talking about the VaporShark DNA 200. Now this is my voiceover. I originally had the voice while I was recording, but I guess the voice file itself got corrupted, so I'm just gonna voice over. So if I seem like I'm delayed with something or something's just not matching up, that's why. But anyway, so I received the VaporShark DNA 200 today, and it's a great product. This is my second DNA 200 device. The first one I had was the HanaMods version 200, and I just would not recommend that for anybody. Day one out of the box, 10-15 minutes into it, the chip got completely fried, and they were saying how juice actually ended up seeping through the 510 connection, which I find that really hard to believe because I never overjuice. But anyway, uh, the VaporShark DNA 200 is a great device. Straight out the box, it already comes with its own custom settings, which I really like. It has some presets on it for the profiles and all that, but I'll get into that. Uh, the DNA 200 is a firmware upgradable chip, which pretty much means after this, you're never going to have to buy anything else. You can just hook it up to your Windows PC and update it. Right now, Evolve doesn't have uh, software for Macs. Personally, I have a MacBook and I can't update it or anything. I tried using a virtual software, but I ended up not doing that because I actually ended up reading on that it's not the best thing for it because you're running like pretty much a fake version of Windows and you can end up causing a lot of issues with the chip itself. So I'm just gonna wait on my Windows PC to come in, and then I'm gonna mess around with it. So for now, this is just a little first look at it. Not really going too much into it. I will come back with some more footage. A better in-depth review on it. But as of right now, I'm loving it. You know, the battery lasts is really long. I've had no issues whatsoever. Vaping at 200 watts with a dual nickel build, single nickel build, twisted nickel build, Clapton nickel build, Cantor builds, Nichrome builds, just name it, and it all works. It works so beautiful. Uh, the HanaMods one, I felt really iffy on even bringing that to 200 since it was a pre-production model. I wouldn't even waste my money with their final production model. Uh, it does come with a nice little uh, charger for it, charger wire for it, USB cord. Really nice wire. I mean, it looks like the ones you buy in little corner stores like 7-Eleven, delis, you know. But whatever, I like the feel of it. Right now I have it set at 50 watts with at 420 degrees. It goes all the way up to 200, which I'm going to show you right now. And then it goes all the way down to 1 watt. So from 1 watt to 200 watts, whatever is perfect for you. I don't suggest 1 watt. I can't picture you getting any vapor production, but whatever floats your boat. I personally find my personal vaping settings at somewhere from 50 to 70. 200 is a little bit strong for me. Very, very warm vape. Sometimes I can get a little dry hits even though I'm with a nickel build. But personally I like 50 to 70. Right now I'm going to leave it at 50 degrees at 420. 50 watts at 420 degrees. Sorry about that. It's a really sturdy device. I get no clicks, no rattles with it. The buttons are nice and clicky. The battery pack does come off from the back. I'm not going to take it off, but I like to keep my warranties. I mean, I highly doubt removing that little cover is going to do anything, but it still is a new device. The DNA 200 board itself still has a couple of bugs in it and all, but it's VaporShark has done a wonderful job. Before I actually purchased it, well, went for the pre-order, they assured me that they went with the all-out testing so that we get their final product. And straight out the box, you don't need to update it or nothing. Right now I'm with a 24 gauge nickel build, Clapton. I got some flat ribbon wire around it, and 50 watts at 420 degrees, and the vapor production is really on point. I don't have a facial view of it, but I believe I'm gonna blow it on the cable right there. Okay, I guess I'm not gonna do that yet. Oh, but anyway, uh, with this device you can have up to 8 personal profile modes. What that pretty much means is if you have 8 different RDAs with you or sub tanks, whatever the case is, you can pretty much just instead of having to switch between the wattage mode, temperature mode, and all that, having to go back and forth, you lock the power mode. You just hold it up and down, wattage up, wattage down, and then you just press up, down for whatever profile you're going into, and really nice and quick. There's no guessing it, and it keeps your settings. You can customize them on the computer. You can even upload your own custom images. When you turn on the device, it'll say DNA 200, and then it'll show your custom image that you have uploaded to the chip. It's really cool. I didn't get a chance to do that yet. Right now, when I turn it on, I see DNA 200, and then it says Vapor Shark. I might just leave it like that. It's nice. I really don't care for that kind of stuff, but personally, I love this device. I can see myself having this for a good year or so, before the paint job itself goes away. My last Vapor Shark, RDNA 40, the paint job's still there, but around the 510 connection, from unscrewing and rescrewing, it's starting to get a little discolored, but it's alright with me. I have no issue with that. Other than that, I would keep it. So it goes all the way down to 100 degrees Celsius up to 300 degrees Celsius. It goes all the way down to 200 degrees Fahrenheit up to 600 degrees Fahrenheit. As far as nickel builds go, you can build all the way down to 0.01, I believe it is. I don't know the exact specs, but I do have a 0.01 build on it, and I've had no issues. Here and there, I get a shortage message, but if I press the power button, once or twice, it recognizes it and shoots right up. I don't know how safe that is, but it works for me, and I've had no issues. So personally, I would spend the money for this. It's a great device, and I would personally go out and buy this one. Thank you, YouTube, for your time.